I am still here. It's by the grace of God. Oh, yeah. I am still here. I am hoarse today. Oh, hey, by the Sirwalterj Jones Show. I'm he. It is the evening edition. Baby, come on in. The water is fine this evening, this here evening. It's here evening. Oh, surrounded this evening. Hey, I'm tired of musicians being treated like dirt. Like dirt. Like dirt, Billy, like dirt. I'm tired. I'm going to tell y'all my story here. I know, Lawrence, I got to tell my story. I am done playing for recording artists. They call me all the time, and I tell them no. No, no, no. And I'm going to tell you why. Some of y'all didn't see the video. Good evening, Isaac Cox. Good to see you. Some of y'all didn't see the video, but the video is old, by the way. I was supposed to be that musician on the organ that night. Me, Sirwalterj. And well, for those of you who ain't seen the video, let me show you the video first and tell you why I do not play for recording artists today. I'll let Curtis Lindsay do it. What up, Kurt? Okay, I ain't doing it. I'm done. Let me show y'all what's going on. Let's see.
Very much. I am still here. It's by the grace, His unlimited favor, the grace of God to go on YouTube tonight and let me know you've been there, so you can get that chord right. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, y'all ready for this? Let me talk about this. Let me set this up. Let me tell y'all what happened. Okay, here's what happened. No, that wasn't me. That almost was me. Okay. The musician on the organ was the Mathew Long of the Church of God in Christ. Okay. Curtis, that was Mathew Long. I was the musician. Sorry, I forgot to put this thing on the phone thing on mute. I was the musician for Bishop Sanders. All right. I played for him for a couple years. I was also the state organist for Third Jurisdiction. Okay. I decided that I was not going to play for the convocation last year. I decided I won't do it, especially when I found out who was coming. Okay. So, Curtis, when I pulled out, Mathew Long had to do the gig because he's one of the musicians of Third Jurisdiction. All right. So, he played that night, the church on the south side, Pastor Moy, Superintendent Moy, all right? So I stayed home. I didn't even go. I didn't want to be there, okay? So I'm watching the live. So this video was a whole year ago. I'm watching the live of that night, eating my popcorn, And then she was supposed to be, of course, the main speaker for the night. She starts singing this song, and Matt can't get it. Many of us know the song, but sometimes we've never played the song, so that don't mean we know how to play it because we've heard the song. But I get what was going on. I'm watching this, and she said this live, and I said, oh my God. Number one, that could have been me. Now, would I have followed her better than what Matt did? Probably not. I think she was used to a certain type. All right? So he couldn't get it, and she embarrassed him. All right? Now, I'm glad the video didn't show Mathew Long. All right? Now, I'm coming on here to defend this young man. Mathew Long is an accomplished musician. Mathew Long is an excellent musician, okay? But that don't mean he was, just because he's an excellent musician, means he could catch everything y'all do. Y'all it just drives me crazy, some of you artists out there who think that just because we might be good in one thing, that we got to be good all around. Just because we might be good at playing Ty Trippett's music, that we're good at playing Mahalia Jackson music. Okay? Yeah, Lawrence, Matt is a great dude. Man, that boy's bad on here's the thing though. He's not really known for his organ player, he's known for his piano playing. Matt is a great dude. Definitely not about to learn. Yeah, he's known for his piano playing and his ability to track songs. That boy is brilliant, Mathew Long. But again, you pushed him on the organ and made him do a song that he probably wasn't familiar with all your acrobats, Tina says. And now then you embarrass him. That is a Clark embarrassment. That's what her mama did that. Her mama used to throw shoes when I was going to the UNAC conventions and the rehearsals in the late 70s and the 80s. My brother Rodney was on the drum set at the time. This was 1982 or somewhere around there when the UNAC came to Chicago, and Rodney's on the drums. Yeah, see, Rodney East. Thank you, sir. He said Matt is an amazing musician and great spirit. Yes. My brother Rodney's on the drums playing, and Matty Moss, was it Matty Moss? I think, or was it Twinkie? I think it was Matty Moss. Told him, she asked, is there a musician? Is there a drummer in the house? My brother Rodney at that time was one of the best, was an extremely accomplished percussionist at that time in the 80s. There were only a few people in Chicago who could play like my brother Rodney at the time. We traveled the depth and breadth of the country at the Jones Brothers, and my brother Rodney was featured. He's sitting on the drums. He just, your father, Lawrence, okay? He's sitting on the drums, and Manny Moss was like, is there a drummer here in the house? Is there, you know what I'm saying? And it hurt my brother. It hurt him to the core. My brother was so hurt that he just he brought the sticks, so he took his sticks and walked out. I'm sitting there hurt for my brother. And after it was over, my brother talked to Mathew. He told Matty Moss he was so hurt, and she tried to apologize, but it was one of them coded apologies, you know. And for years, my brother could not let that down. I'm trying to tell y'all. And then I'm sitting on the organ on the west side, and then one of the state's singers got up. I'm on the organ, okay? I mean, I'm not a horrible organist, but I can at least play some hymns. And I'm sitting on the organ, and this woman gets up there just because the last guy that was on there was playing those fancy chords, all right? And now it's my turn. They pushed me up there because the organist left. He had to go pee or something. And so I'm sitting there. And the woman say, is there an organ? Where's that organist that was up here before? And I'm saying, and I'm like, what? In front of everybody at a state convention. Where's that other organist that was up here before? You ain't even heard me play. I'm sitting in the audience. You ain't even heard me play. They made me, the bishop told me to get on the organ, and you ain't even heard me. That just embarrassed me. All right? And that same woman, let me tell y'all my story. I'm mad, Eve, I'm mad. I'm mad. That same woman, just maybe a couple years later, called me because she wanted me to train her children how to play the organ. Y'all know what my words were, right? And can anybody guess what my words were? She said, Brother Jones, you sure can play nice. Can you come train my children at the church? Yeah, I wanted to say, hey, I didn't say it. But she realized that ain't my game. I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love to embarrass the musicians, and we getting tired of this mess. We getting tired of it. And the musicians are gonna do a uprising, okay? We get tired. Another time I'm on the organ at the state meeting, and the preacher gets up there, and then he started tuning up. And so now, Lawrence, the elders and the ministers there said, "Go ahead, play." He tuning up, but I says, "No." "Well, go play." I says, "No, he ain't ready." "Go ahead, he can play. He ain't ready." And then they said, "Play it." So I went, "Gling." And then the preacher said, "Not now, young man, not now. I ain't ready, not right now." I said, "You see what I'm saying? This some bull. Why can't y'all let the musicians operate in their ministry and their gifts and their callings, okay, under their anointing? Let them play up under. If the man was ready, I know when the preacher's ready to squall or hoop, all right?" I said, "He ain't ready." All these preachers would say, come on, let's go. I said, "He ain't ready. He ain't ready. Yeah, he is. He's tuning up. Just because he's tuning up don't mean he ready." As soon as I played, because they told me, and then he said, "Stop, musician." Oh, dang. All right, so that's the stop that's heard around the world. "Stop, musician." So what I do? I got my little skinny big nose up, and when he was ready, I wasn't ready. I got out of there. I put up the Kojic finger, and I tiptoed through the tulips out of there. I ain't playing them games no more. Mathew Long was treated unfairly. Now here's the thing. Pastor DeAndre Patterson was at that same service. That one right there. I've seen it done so many times growing up in the church. Rodney East, I'm trying to tell you. Pastor DeAndre Patterson was there in the pulpit with Dorinda, and then he got up and got on the organ while she was in the midst of her preaching, and he couldn't even catch her. The video don't show all of it, but she says, "You can't, you don't have it either, do you, DeAndre?" That's what she said. I said, "Look her here." Now y'all know DeAndre Patterson. He know all the hymns. He know all, he couldn't even catch it. You see what I mean? If it was that important, why didn't you bring your own musician? Bring your own talent. This stuff right here got to stop. Here's Mathew Long. There he is. He right here. Blessings to you, Mathew Long Jr. Man, I'm talking about you. I'm trying to tell you, it doesn't make any sense. And I felt so bad for Matt, because he had to put up with that mess. And I know people who are who play a certain style of music in church. They play a certain style of music in church, and so I play for my church, all right? But I like to play for the adult choir. I don't really like to play for the young folk choir, because they do a lot of young, fast, update music that I can't handle anymore, because I'm older now. I don't know, I got cataracts or something going on. I'm slow now. So my little prodigy, DJ, he pick up on that stuff like this. He's like Rodney East when Rodney East was back in the day, okay? And I mean, it's, Mathew says she didn't bother me. Well, she bothered me, Mathew. She bothered us all. We are so upset with this. It makes me sick. It makes me sick. All right. So, so DJ, he plays all for. I can't do all. Y'all music today. That's why I love these young men here. I love Curtis and Rodney and all this, because they can pick up on that stuff like King Edward Showers. I can't do it no more. I stick to doing teaching and whiteboards. I'm just tired. I'll do an evening man and play a little hymn for y'all at night at the house. But I'm tired, y'all. I'm just getting too old. So I get this music from Tiffany from our church, and she's brilliant. Man, she's got an ear. She can pick that stuff up. But she chooses stuff that DJ can handle. She chooses stuff that her young people can handle, and it's brilliant. So I sit back sometimes to let DJ handle it, and he kills it. I can't do it no more. You see what I'm saying? So it would be unfair to embarrass me because I can't do all those intros and chops and stuff that's in a lot of this music of today. It would be a disjustice to treat me that way, because that's not my style. All right, you don't bring in Herbie Hancock. Just because he is a genius on the piano don't mean that Herbie Hancock couldn't play gospel music. You understand what I'm saying? They're like, wait, what? Herbie, you can't get this? He's a jazz musician. He's not geared to playing this style of contemporary Christian. Y'all understand? I got a couple of horror stories from when Bishop Ford was in the International Church and Mother Whitney was, bringing me to the convention. Rodney East, let me tell you, my brother Larry was on the bass playing at the convention at the state under the tent of Bishop Ford on State Street. Y'all, we had some horror stories. Me, Rodney East come up together. Who else was it? Who else was it? Of course, all my brothers. Who else? So many of us. Rodney, drop some names here. We all come up together, y'all. The great Cornell Thickpen, God rest his soul. East, Sammy. I'm not East, but Sam Edwards was on the drums back in the day. Roland Sanders was on the drums. Whitley, Bobby Whitley was on the drums at the time. When we all come up Steve Harrison was on the organ. We all come up under that tent, y'all, in the 70s and 80s. All right, and we were cutting our teeth, and Bishop Ford would embarrass us. You know, it was nothing, but we took it. But he did it with style. Okay, I remember he embarrassing my father, coming in on Good Friday. On Good Friday, my daddy was late for Good Friday on one time, and he and me and my brothers was walking in there late, and Bishop Ford stopped us all, said, hey, y'all know when he spoke, he was like E.F. Hutton. What y'all doing coming in here late? We start on time in here, and he embarrassed us, man. And we had to sit in the back with our instruments. We went through that mess, the great LaVonia Whitley, all right? And she sometimes embarrassed us too. But it built something in us, and now we're great musicians today. We're older now, y'all. That stuff don't work today. No, it don't work today. It don't work. These musicians was cutting that stuff off. I've seen musicians pack that stuff up and go. They gone. The gig is over. I'm out. You still got to pay me. And a lot of times they get paid the night before. They take their check and go. All right. We got direct deposit today. All right. So that little video right there, I'm trying to tell you, it was improper, and Matt was treated unfair, and he said it didn't bother him. It bothered us. It bothered us for him. Now, he says, I didn't play it wrong. I just played it differently from her album. Yes, Dorinda has to sing her songs before she preaches to remind folk that she has an album, Mathew Long says. Oh, man, those directors was off beat, embarrassing the musicians. Yeah, Jason, yeah, I know. We took it. But it's a new day. You can't beat the teachers can't beat kids today. That old corporal punishment don't work today, y'all. That's why these parents are going up there and slapping the teacher now for beating their kids. You can't bring that kind of mess in the school system today. So you can't. This is not your father's church. This ain't your father's Oldsmobile, the old commercial would say. You can't bring that kind of rebuke in the church today. You gonna get slapped. I'm telling you, I've seen literal fisticuffs in the church because you tried to embarrass somebody in church. You can't do that no more. You can't do it. Somebody going to abuse you physically when you abuse them with your mouth. You got to stop this foolishness and this pride. You got to break this stuff down. You got to stop it, all right? Because that video then went all over the place. And I'm noticing most people who are commenting on it are applauding Mathew Long for taking it like a man. No more shoe throwing, Eva says, my great cousin. Okay, you can't do that crap no more in church. These people are got a different mindset. Stop it. Now, somebody tried to do that to me in my church, came to my church and tried to embarrass me, and I shut it down. I'm trying to tell you, I don't pander to none of y'all. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. And if you want to go over the microphone and tell me and try to embarrass me, I'm going to tell you, hey, sound man, turn his mic off. One guy came to my church and tried to embarrass me. And I shut him down. I said, whoa, you don't come to my house. We invited you to my house. And you going to come to my house and try to embarrass me in front of my choir, my minister of music, my people? You ain't going to do that. No, you not. No, you not. This is not Matty Moss's church. This is not the 1960s and 70s. And he had to repent for doing that. I ain't saying no names, but he repented for it. All right? But I had to let him know, and people who heard him try to rebuke me, I said, I rebuke you. How you gonna come to my house and try to rebuke me? You know how old I am. I'm older than you. I'm your senior. Because this is the way it always been. It ain't that way today. No, sirree, not in my house. We too old for that kind of crap. Didn't know that was Matt on the organ. I appreciate how he handled it like a gentleman. Yes, he did. Matt is a good man. And that's why I had to do this video. Dorinda's going to watch this and she going to give me a call. Dorinda, you was wrong, baby. You was wrong. You was wrong. You was wrong. You was wrong. Jason said, I rebuke you. You was wrong, Dorinda. I love you. I love your music. I love your preaching and your teaching. It's good stuff. But you was wrong, and I don't pander to nobody. I let people know, no, that ain't happening. Not over here. I'm too old for that. That's why there's a big turnover. Is that what it's called? A turnover in the church. Y'all hiring these musicians and they stay for a few weeks and they out of there. Why? Y'all have been mistreating these musicians. I know y'all gonna say, yeah, but they look at them, they sleeping with everybody. They stingy with their money. They always late. They come to church with their white t-shirt on and they don't know how to play this song, that song. Who hired them? Felicia East, baby. Who hired these musicians? Huh? Who hired them? Who hired them? How you gonna blame the musicians? You hired them. You get upset because they keep coming to church this way and they do it. Who hired them? Huh? Y'all know how to hire musicians today? Huh? Yeah? See, that's the problem. Y'all came out to my church, Midnight Musical at my church in Evanston, Faith Temple. Came out to the Midnight Musical. I'm telling on y'all. I'm gonna talk about the musicians and I'm gonna talk about you people who hire them. The whole band came out there, Felicia East. The whole band showed up at my church one year, okay? And the choir was there and they was playing and they was killing it. They was killing it, man. They was whipping it. And I went to go pee. I'm saying this, y'all. I went to go pee and the band was killing it. There was an organist, a piano player, a keyboard player. There was a bass player, lead guitar player, and a drummer. Big band. They was killing it, man. All of the current hits, all right? I went to go pee, all right? And when they got through with their set, I said set. I'm washing my hands. I had to tell y'all I was washing my hands because I did wash my hands. While I'm washing my hands, Jermaine, a man got on the microphone, Tony, and started singing, "The wicked shall cease from troubling, the weary shall be at rest." And I'm in the bathroom. I'm like, "Ooh, that's my song right there. Ooh, that's good stuff." And I heard no musician playing. Not a one, not a freaking musician played the song. They stood there like bumps on a freaking log. Not a one of them touched it. I said, this don't make no sense. So I had to leap out of the bathroom, through what we call the Geneva Hall, or through the other hallway. I bust open the doors and I ran down that long aisle, okay, through all these musicians sitting there in the seats. I mean, this is a midnight musical. The place was packed, and I'm running up there so that I can get at least to the second stanza, all right? My hand's still wet. I didn't get a chance to dry my hands, all right? And to get up to the piano, so that by the time he got to the second stanza, I got him, okay? And while I'm running up there, these fools are packing their instruments, and they like, I don't know this song. I wanted to cuss. I think I cussed that night in the car. I ain't gonna tell you what I said, but I think I cussed. I said, I can't believe this mess. This some bull right here. This some bull. Jason Shepard, Sirwalterj. I'm telling y'all. And I'm like, why? I wanted to take the mic so bad. What's wrong with you people? And here's the thing. I didn't rebuke the musicians. No, I was rebuking the pastors. I was rebuking the ministers of musics, the music directors. I was rebuking the deacon board if you were a Baptist church, because the deacon board is the one that hired me to the Baptist church, wasn't the pastor. I was rebuking the trustee board. I was rebuking the finance department. All you people who hired these musicians and they don't know how to play no hymn, that's your fault. That ain't the musician's fault. That's your fault. Hey, you see me, Felicia? I'm sorry. Hey, she talking to you. She talking to her brother, Felicia and Rodney. They kin. The last name is East. I said I can't believe this mess. So y'all are talking about these musicians, all the stuff that they doing. You hired them. That's your fault, pastors. That's your fault. So why don't you train them up, or why don't you properly vet them a little better than what you're doing, okay? Why don't you properly vet them? Why don't you call somebody? Call Tyrone. Call Jason Shepard. Call Dwayne Woods, okay? Call somebody who knows somebody and say, hey, what about so-and-so and so-and-so, all right? But don't just take their word for it. Have them come to the church like they did me and say, and here's the thing. When I was in the Church of God in Christ, everybody hired me and nobody vetted me. Nobody vetted me. They just hired me because they heard about me knowing how to play. All right? They just hired me. But when them white folks, in the seat that sang CCM music, when they wanted a musician and they was told that I was a good musician, you know what they did? They said, hello? Yeah, is this Brother Jones? Okay, how you doing, Brother Jones? Good. Why your name Brother Jones? Is that what your mama call you? I said, no, anyway. They call you Doc too. Doc. You got a PhD? No, anyway, yeah, what do you want? Y'all know y'all's language. They said, can you come to the church? We're looking for a musician and we want to offer this. But we want you to come and talk to the pastor. Okay, I'll be there. You offering what? Yeah, I'll be there right now. I'm on my way. Tina, I got there thinking that I'm going to get the job like I always do. Jason, Doc Jones. What up, Doc? I thought I'm going to get the job like I always do. Just show up for Sunday. No. You know what they did? They showed me that piano behind me. You see that piano right there? They said, okay, sit right there. All right. If we sing this song, what are you going to play? I said, huh? You want me to do what? Yeah. Yeah, you think we just going to hire you? you think, no, baby. No, baby. No, baby. Y'all know that movie, Get Out? That black girl? She was like, no. No. That's what they were doing to me. Them white folk were like, no. Can you play? Yeah. Okay, go ahead. We're going to sing this song now. Play. And I had to play. Now play it in the key of E. E? E? Yes, play it in E, please. E. Yeah, E. Right now. Can I go home and study? No. Play it right now. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm sweating bullets. Hey, Walter, it would be nice if you could get Matt on your live so we can... Hey, Matt, you got a request. Come on in, man. Matt, if you're still here, come on in. We want to hear your story. Rodney East is calling you. All right? And then I got through all that stuff, and then she put a piece of a sheet in front of me and put out a little chart. And, okay, can you play this? I said, oh, no. She said, oh, yeah. Yeah, this is what we do here. Can you play this? Oh, Jesus. You see what I'm saying? Why can't y'all do that with your musicians? You see, Jason Shepard said surviving Dorinda. just because you play for your church and it's a traditional type thing, don't mean you can play for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So they had to properly vet me. Now I got the gig. I was getting some good money in the 90s. They was paying me like $35,000 a year in the 90s. That was some good money. I was getting paid more than the pastor was getting paid. Oh, good money. But you best believe I had to prove that I had enough seniority, enough intelligence to play that music. I know it in hands. Come on. Jason said I need some coffee. Hey, Matt, if you're still here, Matt, if you're here, come on in. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can get you in here. How do I join? Let me see. How do I do this? Matt, you gotta hit the joining button. There's a button with 2 people there, I think. Let me see. Guest request. Okay, I think I can do it here. Let me see. Hold on, Matt. Let me see if I can get you in here. How does this work? Hold on, Matt. Let's see if we can get you in. There you. Okay. Oh, you don't have that button. You don't have. Matt. I was looking for the button and I don't see it. Hey, man, you gotta get rid of your Boost Mobile and your Cricket phone. Yeah. You got a track phone from Walmart? Yeah, you can't use those. No, you can't use. No, you can't use those, Matt. Yeah, you. Go over to Felicia East's house real quick, like, and get her iPhone. He got an Android. That's why. Poor. He got an Android. Everybody, bow your heads. Bow your heads. Bow your heads. Now let's pray. Father, we want to raise an offering. For Matt Long, help him to do a few gigs. I sent you the join request. You did? I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Okay, all right. I got you. Come on in, brother. It's saying added. Now you have to hit the I'm coming in phone. He said I have you got an iPhone X. Hey Matthew, can I borrow $1,000?
So, just, how you doing, man? I am doing well. I appreciate all the love and,
Uh-oh. I lost you. Matt, I told you to go over Felicia East's house and get her phone, man. So you got an iPhone 10? I think you picked that up from Pookie's Bar and Emporium up the street. That truck ain't there no more. Matt, when you gonna go tomorrow and get a refund, that truck ain't gonna be there tomorrow. That truck got wheels. You got a hot phone. Matt, you say, hold on. Oh, we gonna hold on. Meanwhile, we calling the police. Anybody know the number to 911? Somebody call it. 911. Hello? Yeah. Matt got a hot phone. Matt got a hot phone. Yeah, he'll be on in a minute. Hey, Jason Shepard, you got an extra phone for Matt? Cause this don't make no sense. This could have been a great show, but his battery died. Matt's battery died. Dorinda called her folks. She was like, Jackie? Yeah, baby, Jackie. How you doing? I'm fine. Put Karen on the phone. Hey, Karen, we got to jack this boy's phone. You know anybody in the phone jacking business? Okay. All right, let me leave them alone. Oh, here he is. Okay, he is approved. Okay, Motorola. Jason said he got a Motorola flip. Oh man, I ain't had dinner yet. Y'all stop playing with me. Okay, Matt is coming in. It's beeping. It says adding. So his hot phone is probably, the FBI is tracking it, so it takes a while for him to come in.
Oh, I'm back.
There he is.
There he is. So, all right, everyone. Again, thank you for all the love. So the backstory is Dorinda was supposed to preach that night in the convocation. So she begins to sing, and so at first I didn't recognize the song. And then it hit me, she was singing Still Here. I didn't play the song wrong. I didn't play the wrong notes or wrong keys at all. It's just I didn't do progression the way it's done on the album. So in my book,
Oh. Craig might have said you got a burnout phone. Who you hiding from, Matt? Matt, who you hiding from? Huh? Is your name, are you kin to Mr. White? Because Mr. White sells meth, and they use burnout phones. Wait. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, Matt, I got an iPhone 1.2. Songwriter is 15 years old. It still works. Okay, it got the Apple thing on it. You say they started at 2. Now this is a 1.2. Hit. Are you coming back in? Hold on. Matt Long. Okay. Let me hit you. Hold on. Okay, he coming back in. Hey, Matt, if you charge this phone, in 4 more days, it'll have a battery charge, and you can use it to call a representative, so you can get a bigger phone. Oh, there you go.
okay, hopefully the third time's the charm.
Tell your story.
Okay, so I didn't play the song wrong. I just didn't play the progression that she's used to on the album. First of all, that song is from 2002. And then secondly, what people don't realize, the song was recorded in E flat, she was singing in F. So even she wasn't in the right key for her own. But anyway, after that, DeAndre Patterson got on the organ to play for another song she's trying to sing, and even he couldn't follow her.
That's what I told them.
Therefore, my mama taught me, when everybody has the same problem with you, it's not them, it's you. And like I said, I didn't take any offense to it. People,
you got the story out there.
Yeah, people who know me know you have to matter to me to affect me. And quite honestly, I know Dorinda's reputation, but I wasn't going to act unseemingly because everybody knows her reputation of acting ugly. So you don't fight fire with fire. And quite honestly, I've been blessed to get other musical opportunities since then. And, I saw some of the negative comments saying that, well, I don't know any songs past 2010. People don't realize I'm 4th generation Church of God in Christ. I know all hymns. I know the new contemporary stuff. It wasn't a situation, but I definitely know how musicians get blamed.
I kind of got the gist of it.
Oh, what'd you say, Walter?
Yeah, Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm on my cellular. I'm not on the Wi-Fi. Right?
Okay.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Oh, that's why.
Well, you breaking up.
Okay. All right. You're breaking up like you're breaking up here and there, but I got the story. Okay, bye, man.
All right, bye, Walt.
Man, that whole Facebook need to fix that because it's just crazy. I had to watch you, Matt, on here and turn the volume up so that I can hear it, and it's on a delay. So can you imagine talking in the third dimension? I see you talking over here, but you in the future over here, and I saw the old white man with the hair come down with his car on here next year. It's crazy. but we got the story. Y'all heard it from the horse's mouth. I didn't call you a horse. I mean, you know what I mean. Y'all heard it from the Matthew's mouth. So this should be a sign to all y'all out there who are artists. I'm done. Call Curtis Lindsay. He got a great package. For those of you who want to record and all that great stuff, Curtis is the man. Rodney East is the man. Jason Shepard released an amazing album. He did a live album last year, okay? These people are in the business. That's what they do. And I tell you, I'm going to let them put up with y'all's headaches. I ain't doing it no more. I'm old. I'm old and feeble-minded. And I'll write a few songs for y'all. I've written at least 1,500 of them for the starving artists. And then I give y'all my songs and I'm out. I'm going to preach the gospel and keep it stepping. Hey, Jason, what's the question, by the way? You said you had a question. Curtis said, Curtis is the man. Now that's a brilliant man. I don't know how these guys, they hear it one time and they got it. Jason, Curtis got an amazing package. Okay, we talking about music. We talking about music. We talking about music. Okay, he's got a great package. Steve Harrison is here. The great Stephen Harrison is here. A young man. He's still a young man, y'all. He might be older than me, but he's still a young man. He's a brother who we all studied up under. The great Cedric Ford is here. Another one where we studied up under. Okay, these are great minstrels of God, and let me tell you. No, Jason, he said he didn't play it wrong. Hey, Rakita East, how you is? He didn't play it wrong. When you listen to the video, he didn't play it wrong. He even did the turnaround. He did what y'all, we call the 6 chord. He played it right. He just played it different than what she was used to. Yes. Thank you, Curtis. Rodney East is the hymn man. When y'all see, I believe in giving homage to and giving credit to where credit is due. When y'all see me do my evening manners, where I play the piano and I play the hymns at night, I was inspired to do that by Rodney East. Rodney and Cornell Thickpen and who else? What's his name? What's his name? What is his name? Well, Cornell and what's his name would always do these back-to-back things on the organ. What's his name? Help me out. They used to, years ago, do like a hymn of the week or something like that. Rodney East was doing that stuff. And I was inspired by it. Then he stopped and he started becoming rich by, I don't know, selling cryptocurrency or something. I don't know what he was doing. He was out there building houses for humanity or something like that. Okay, it was a turnaround. Yes, it might not have been the exact chord that Alex Ward played. Yeah, I agree. Yes, thank you, Wendell Lowe. Wendell Lowe. These 3 cats were playing. They were doing a hymn. I don't know, Rodney, was it at your place? And he would do he would open up the hymn book and do a hymn of the week. It was brilliant. Here's the thing. People are hungry for the hymns. They love the hymns, and it doesn't matter how old they are, people still hear something that's heart-gripping in the hymns. Y'all stop singing the hymns, and the young people don't know it. That's why at my church, these musicians couldn't play the weeping shall cease from troubling. They couldn't play it because y'all stopped singing it in y'all's churches. Everybody's doing all this new music. So Rodney East and these young men just took it on themselves to play the songs of their youth. They would come up. His father, Pastor East, and his amazing mother who sings with this operatic sound, Mama East. Okay, over there on Halster Street. I come up when I would go over there. That's what we would hear at Liberty Temple. Well, Rodney was he about this small. His feet couldn't even touch the foot paddles on the organ. All right, and they come up under that, and it never left them. It never left them. So Rodney started doing it, and then he stopped for a little while, and then I said, you know what, I'm picking this up. So I would do my evening manners where I would play hymns for people on the weekend, and thousands of people would stop by. Why? Because they were hungry for that sound. They were hungry for that sound. And I think Rodney got off the road, and he started picking it back up, and now he has a brand that he does. He has merchandise, and it's an amazing package that he has, and it's about time. And the reason why I celebrate him doing this, because people that the millennials have never heard many of the hymns, and because they love and adore him, he has an influence over the millennials who hear him. They're now being witnessed to through these hymns through Rodney East. I'm telling y'all, this is brilliant. This is a brilliant thing. It's so many black stories, backstories, I said black stories, to these hymns, just trying to make it relevant today. Oh my God, I'm trying to tell you. Barbara Jean East. Yes, Rakita. Barbara Jean East. Woo! My God, today, whenever she walks in the room, her voice just illuminates. Curtis Randall, D. Curtis Randall. The hymnals have become nothing but bench decoration today. Yep, that's pretty much the hymn. He talking about the books. I've got a hymnal right here. I've got the Yes Lord hymns, and I got the celebration. I got the Baptist hymnal. I got every hymnal known to man is in my house, and I open them up, and songs that I've never heard, I'll pick them out and say, "Oh, this is great." Oh, Rodney East want to come in. I hope it doesn't act the food. Where you at, Rod? Rod, hit me another request, because I think I missed it. Let me see if I can send you a request. Where are you? Rodney, oh, here you are. Let me add you here. Okay. All right. Rod, I sent you a request. Now, if you need my phone, Rod, I got an iPhone 1.2. Okay. If you need it, let me know. You said, Jason Shepard says, do I have the Korean hymnal? I can't stand you, by the way, Trey. I hate Jason Shepard. I hate him. Come on in, Rob. I know this takes time. I don't know why Facebook. I don't know why it takes so long for someone to come in. But come in, Rodney. I know a couple of y'all were hitting to come in, but I really wanted to talk to.
I'm great, man. How you feeling, man? I want to say, I got good. What's going on over there, man?
Tell us your story, Doc. Tell us your story, Doc.
Well, I appreciate the awareness that you bringing on here, man.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know why. I don't know why I don't know what it is. You know what I think it is? I'm talking about everybody else. It might be my Wi-Fi here. It might be my. Well, I think they said they're using their phone service, okay? But I don't know. It might be my Wi-Fi. Jason Shepard says surviving Sirwalterj's Wi-Fi. It might be my Wi-Fi. I don't know. I got Xfinity. It's the best Wi-Fi in town. Let me call Xfinity and tell her, hey, can y'all boost me some Wi-Fi up in here? This don't make no. All my guests is being dropped. It's crazy. I don't get it, Mathew. I was here. Now I gotta repent to Mathew Long. Matt, bow your heads. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. Well, Lang, you say this is gonna be good. It ain't gonna be good because I can't get Rodney back in here. I don't understand what's going on. But again, I want to say how I thank God for him doing his hymns, because a lot of young people, they think the hymns is dead and gone. It's over with. They don't like it. The reason why they don't like it because they have put hymns with tradition. They have put hymns with my grandfather. They put hymns with old, fogey, and outdated. Yeah. Jason, not my computer. This is my phone. So, what do you mean my computer? Or I said Xfinity is horrible, man. Mine's gonna drop. Mine's Xfinity don't drop. I just don't understand. I just don't understand. All right. So when somebody like Rodney East do the hymns and the way he do it, it and I think it's all about by any means necessary. Who said that? Is it Malcolm X? Y'all be putting stuff in the scriptures, and the scriptures never say certain things. Y'all talking about some y'all to thine. The Bible says to thine own self be true. Yeah. No, it didn't. Shakespeare said that. Okay, so he's doing it in a way that young people can get it. Let's try to get back on. Okay, yeah, right. Try to come back on. And I think it's, I don't know why it's doing that. I really don't. I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi, and if it's the Wi-Fi, I don't know why mine's so clear, because my other devices are working. But I think it's when somebody comes on, that's when it goes out. Plus, there was about 100 folks watching, and I don't know that had anything to do with it. I don't know. AJ, help me out, man. I've looked for Marvin Winans to drop hymns between him and Donnie. They keep it alive. Yes, AJ Smith, that's true. I did a show on the whiteboard. I talked about who is considered a genius. And I put Marvin Winans as one of the geniuses out there. I think Marvin Winans is a musical genius, especially as it pertains to his lyrical form. Okay? Tiffany said repent. Repent. Okay? He's a brilliant man, and he and Donnie McClurkin are keeping the hymns alive on a larger scale. The great Kevin Vassar, all right, same with him. He come up like we did. I remember all these cats were little bitty cats. They could barely reach the mic if the mic stand was too high. Kevin Vassar. I remember the mic stand was too high. And he had to reach up there. They had to pick Kevin up. Kevin, come on now. You know I'm telling the truth. If your what you say, it's your Wi-Fi, essential internet from Xfinity is not enough. Yeah, you might be right. Okay. Sometimes when your phone is turned to landscape mode, it doesn't act right. Oh yeah. When you bring a guest in, it won't work now that I'm live, because if I do it this way, Facebook is going to give me an error message when I turn it that way on my end. So, yeah. Can you play something so I can go to sleep? You want me to play in front of all these experts? That's like, that would be like, well, asking me to come and play in front of all these people. Pastor Max Frank from the commission is here. You want me to play in front of Max Frank? You've been drinking? I just posted this very thing about if you front me, I'm turning off the organ so nobody can play. Can you imagine? I'm not just turning off the organ. I'm finding out which one. I'm going to go down there in the basement and I'm going to find out which one of these the organ is plugged to, and I'm going to go click. Yeah, the fuse button. Yeah, I'm click. So when they go to the organ and try to turn it back on, what's wrong? The organ is broke. Yeah, it's broke. Yeah. Sing Acapulco. They got the great Patrick Bolton is here. All the greats are here. All right? Yeah. Play Acapulco. What's Acapulco? That means no music. Acapulco. Acapella, fool. Sing, just sing. Yeah, someone. Come on, somebody. I'm trying to tell you, just sing until your soul till you get saved, right? Because some of y'all need to get saved. So you up there singing and embarrassing folk, you need to get saved. So God gonna tell the organ player, you sit this one out. Huh, Lord? Yeah, sit this one out. Why, Lord? Because this one is in his flesh. Huh? That one right there, they in their flesh. Shit this one out, my son. Okay, Lord. Am I still going to get paid? Yes, son, I'm going to pay you double. Thank you, Lord. Because the finance department is looking at me. That's all right, son. Just let her sing her run. Woo! Woo! Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm telling you, that's what I would have done. I would have done it, Max, because I've done it before. I've done it like the Color Purple when they was at the juke joint. And then you ain't nothing but a big old heifer. I'd have been like, all right, bam, gotta go. I'm out of here. I'm telling you, I almost did it tonight at church. Yeah, because folk don't know how to testify. Testify and tell of the goodness of the Lord. Please, don't talk about you couldn't pay your light bill. Your light bill was $200 and you found $50 on the street. And the Lord helped me to find 50. Okay, but you still need $150 to pay the bill. Yeah, well, it'll come. Why are you wasting my time up testifying, Charlie Marlin? Why? And you keeping the people hostage. Get on my nerves. How did I get on this? I have no Felicia East. I'm tired of church. I'm tired of church. Natasha Miles, you was there, weren't you? Don't be sending this to nobody from the church. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, he gonna get his iPad. All right, but Rod, if it don't work again, just know it's on my end, and I'm gonna have to write a public apology to Matt Long. Are there any notary publics out? I didn't say notary republic. Okay, for Richard Stan. If there's any notary publics out there, I'm gonna need y'all to come to my house and stamp this pizza because I gotta write Matt an apology letter. Go to the corner because I blame his track phone for not working. Tiffany, I'm gonna be a Muslim. I got an iPhone for sale. Anybody want it? It's a 1.2. It still works. Again, it's gonna take you a few days. It's not an OS 10. It's an OS 6. yeah. And I think it got a built-in modem in it. So if you want to go and use the internet, okay, you got to do a dial-up. Yeah, you got to. Let me see. You got to do a dial-up, y'all. See, y'all got to understand that's just the way it was back then. All right. So let me show y'all how it worked. Okay. Hold on. Stop complaining. Y'all complaining too much. Get on my nerves. Okay. Here's how it worked. Okay. You gotta take the end of your house phone. And when they made this thing, well, see, there's a jack there. you put your house phone in there, and then you go and you type in MS-DOS. That's MS-DOS C semicolon backslash backup. Okay. And then the modem will pop on, and then you got to dial Hudson 3 2700 588 2300. Craig, you got one of these too? I see it. They work, don't they? Yeah. And then when they come on, you got to wait. Now, tell your mama don't answer the phone in the bathroom. All right? Tell her don't answer the phone. Because if she answers the phone, you're going to get disconnected. Because there's a modem in here, and you got to start over. There's a Prodigy CD that came in the mail. Yeah. And if Prodigy don't come in the mail, wait for AOL, American Online. It's going to come in a CD. Yeah. When it comes to the house, pull up your IBM 386 and put it in the, you press the button in the jacket, the thing come out like that, and you put it in there, and it's gonna work for you. Y'all can tell how old I am, right? All right, who was talking on here? What you saying? Rodney East, are you getting back on? Tiffany, don't be rushing the brother. I'm entertaining the troops until he get his iPad together. Felicia, is that a Magic Jack? Y'all remember Magic Jack? Wait a minute. Felicia got the Magic Jack. That's how she know. Felicia. Felicia, that's how you know. Because you got one of them. Stop playing. Answer Requita. Oh, Requita, what she say? I'm on my... Oh, okay. I'm on my wife's iPad. Oh, okay, cool. Answer Requita. All right, where you at? Where you at, Requita? Oh, man, where is it? Okay, send it again, right? Send it again. See, all this time, I was ignoring Requita. I was like, Rod, why your wife calling me? Rod, huh? Why your wife calling me in the middle of a lie? Huh? What she want? She want to know how much of cryptocurrency is too? Why your wife calling me? Right in front of everybody. I ignored her. I didn't know it was you, bro. My bad. Let me see if I can ask you to come in through Requita. Let's see. Where you at now? Now I can't find you. Now I'm trying to buy some cryptocurrency from you, Requita, and I don't even see you. I don't even. Oh, here you go. Okay. Okay. I can't add you right now because it doesn't have the add button. But if you send me another one, Rodney, and then Requita, when everybody gone, call me. Okay. I got some cryptocurrency for you. Call me, girl. Call me, girl. I got some crypto for you. But you're gonna have to pronounce her name better than that. What am I calling her? Rakita? Am I calling her Requita? You see, that's one problem I have. When people put Q in their names, Felicia, when they put Q in their names, I try to properly give the Q its due dessert. Okay? It ain't my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's her parents' fault. Her parents put a Q in there. And because her parents put a Q in there, I have to admire the Q. I have to, for instance, who else is on here? Who else? Felicia. See, Felicia. Felicia. You see what I'm saying? I have to admire the I that's in there. Okay, uh-oh. Let me see. I'm trying to get you in here. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. All right. All right, she coming in. Or he coming in. I was named after Rakita Fluke. What? Really? What? Oh, that's awesome. I called her Raquita too for at least 40 years. She never corrected me. But why Felicia gotta correct me, huh? Why Felicia gotta correct me in front of everybody? She must be kin of Dorinda. All right, Doc, you there?
What's going on, Walt?
I was trying to keep the troops up. I was running out of material, man. They fired me from the Oscars too. Hey man, tell us, man, why are you doing these hymns? Why this whole thing?
Man, I've been playing hymns, man, since I was in church, at my dad's church. You know, them mothers would get up and sing any given Sunday a hymn in any kind of key, and I had to be ready, or they would fuss at me. You know, even
Yeah.
I was a child, but you know, I mean, I'm just trying to bring a little relevance, make hymns a little fun, because I love hymns.
Yeah.
It's so much backstory to them, man. I appreciate you for giving the plug.
Oh, have to do it, man.
So,
Have you seen a change? Have you seen a notice of people who are they're noticing these hymns a little bit more now that you're doing it?
oh yeah, I get messages all the time, man. A lot of people hit me up and they let me know they appreciate me for bringing a little light and you know, giving different perspectives about the hymns and everything. So, you know, I just want to do what the people before me did. You know, Ed and you know they was very smart, knew all of them hymns. You know, there's still some hymns that I want to sit under Ed and learn because you know all the hymns. I would be amazed when somebody was singing a hymn that I didn't know, and Ed would automatically pick up on it just like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
We come up under cats like I mentioned Ed Chowers, but before Ed, we had Stephen Harrison.
Steve Harris.
Yeah.
We got Wendell Lowe, of course,
Yeah.
Cornell Thickhead. Of course, the great Max Frank, you know, it's Ernie Allen.
Yeah, Ernie Allen, yes.
That's Allen. You know, it's a lot of history in there, in the hymn. So I just like making it fun again.
Yeah. Well, we want to appreciate it. But
it was getting Matt's story, man. I wanted to, you know, I was talking to Curtis about it earlier. You know, I saw the video when it popped a couple of days ago, and I didn't know nobody really knew who it was. I didn't even know that they was here in Chicago. So you know, I appreciate, you know, I mean, it could have went a whole lot of different ways, but and I guess the question is, did you play it wrong? And I was talking to somebody else about that. You know, I mean, Alex Asaph Ward, amazing gift to the body of Christ, man. He did that song for Dorinda, I believe, and you know, Alex, a lot of different opening and range of chords and everything. So I mean, it might not have been what exactly, you know, she's used to hearing, you know, from her point of view, you know. And you know, you can take it from a musician standpoint, and you can take it from a singer standpoint. Now, what I was talking to Curtis about is that now how I do is if I don't know a song, I don't play it. You know, I sit there and sing acapella, and I come right on in. Or either nowadays, you know, the artist, they'll bring a track, and they'll play the track, and then you listen to, like, you know, the tail end of it so that you get an idea of what's going on. And then you kind of come on in if she wants, or whoever want to do a reprise. But you know, I've gotten my share, you know, of the hand, you know, playing it wrong, you know. But I've learned that, you know, let them minister.
Yeah.
And if they want you to come in and help them minister, you know, I mean, songs out here, you know, it's a million songs out here today, you know, but you can only do so many words with all of these songs. So, you know, it may be a song that somebody may have sang that I probably never heard before.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I heard it, I'd be able to play it. But if somebody sang a song that I've never heard before, you know, I'm not going to try to bring my own arrangement to it.
Right.
You know, I'll see. But as far as like what Matt is concerned, you know, Matt grew up in the church, like you said, man. 4 generations in, you know, his mother was an amazing woman of God. Okay? So the way he handled it, I applaud it. I'm sure he sat there with that great smile he got, you know, and smile, you know, right back at you know, called Pastor Dorinda Clark, you know. So, you know, it was a teachable moment.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I agree.
You know, any young musician would probably snap back, you know, got up off the organ, and that would have went viral. So I mean, you know, it's something that we all could learn from this thing, you know. I mean,
I agree.
it was a post around where people was putting up pictures of all of Dorinda's her songs off her album, downloading, talking about they're not gonna catch me, they ain't gonna catch me. So, you know, all good. I love that. I love, you know, everybody learn, you know, they'll be talking about something else tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's how it's a new day. And so if social media was like it is back in our day, whoa, man.
It wouldn't have well, we did so much in the past. We've only been in 2019 for about a week or two, and we've done enough in the 2 weeks that will take up for the whole year, man. I think I saw a post from Snoop Dogg. He says, he's pretty much says, between this and that, y'all done killed 2019.
They're ready for 2020.
Yeah. And that was last year. That wasn't even 2019. That was last year.
Oh, that clip was from a year ago? Oh no, that was from 2 weeks ago. Okay. Oh, 2002. That clip was from 2 years ago?
Yeah, about 2 years, yeah. Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
So that wasn't,
It feels like 2 years. Yeah.
So how you
I'm
feel?
doing good, man.
Good to see
It's
you.
always good to see you. I watch you. I've been following you, man. Just know I'm on your trail. I'm proud. Every time I see you do your work, I'm proud because I remember back when we always trying to struggle to make it under the great Lavonia Whitley, and the Lord has blessed us, man, to do what we do, you know. And they.
I had horror stories from I was talking about, like, from the convocations down in Memphis, or either, you know, when Bishop Ford had became, you know, presiding bishop. He had you know, Lavonia was bringing me all around, and you know, you had those musicians and organists that's been there, you know, when Bishop J.L. Patrick was
Yes.
there. Like, well, who was this coming in here, so, but you know, life is, and I appreciate that. So
Well, we come up under good stock, man. And I thank God. And now, you know, the Lord has blessed you with a beautiful wife, and you guys are being fruitful and multiplying. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the junior, the junior's getting ready to do, and the impact of the legacy of the East will continue. You know, and we're just proud. We're just proud of you, man. We're proud.
let you come on. I appreciate you sending a shout out for the
Yes, sir.
hymns, man. You know, go ahead on and visit that website. You know, click on
Yes, sir.
download
Yes, sir.
him and
Some, if y'all could can you write the website on the comments below for people who are going to watch this, especially tomorrow. If you or your wife could put the website there. I think it's Felicia. If you could also put the website here in the comments, so that we could when I upload this on YouTube, I'm going to put it on the screen anyway. Thank you. She put it here. www.hymn, that's him, y'all, and ANDI.com. It's there, and it's going to be there a couple times there. Okay, she says it's here. All right, so y'all go there right after this show. The show is over. All right, go there now and check out what he's doing. It's amazing work, and I have been supporting, and I'm going to continue to support it in whatever I'm doing. And again, I appreciate you, Rod. I love you, man.
I love you too, man. I'm about to get back to work up in here. If you can, go on and check out. I put up a new video.
Cool.
Was it this morning? Yeah. I
Oh,
put up a new hymn this morning.
Oh, great.
Hymn by, who was that? Levine, Whitney Houston made it. Well, yeah. I love the Lord. He heard my cry.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, we'll go there and we'll share it tonight.
All right, let you go on back because your people got questions for you. So
yes, sir.
I'm gonna get back over here and watch and listen, man.
All right. I think they're
love
done
you, man.
with me anyway. All right, brother. Peace to you.
Oh no, you still got questions. All right. Jason said, "Bring me in."
All right. Yeah, the great Rodney East. The great Rodney East. So y'all continue with our guest. I don't know how to do this. I never properly. I don't know what I'm doing, but there it went. Okay. So y'all have heard from the horse's mouth again. Another horse mouth. All right, y'all. I'm gonna cut this off. I think I've wore y'all out. Hit the share button and share this with some folks who might be a little upset with what was said tonight. Good to the good. And go over there to the hymns site, hymnandI.com, and go and support my brother. That's my little brother right there, y'all. He's one of the greatest, and not just in his musical ability, but he's humble. Can I say this last thing about musicians being humble? Can I say this? All right. Rodney East is one of the most humble musicians we have out there. Ain't too many of them out there. I'm talking about his age, especially. Ain't too many of them. Jason, you want to come in? Gosh, how do I? Let me see. Let me find you, Jason. 1 second here, because I think you hit me there, Jason Shepard. Okay. All right, I hit you, Doc. Uh, now, if you need to borrow my phone, Jason, if you need to borrow it, let me know. If I can send it FedEx, and you'll get it tomorrow, maybe. Patrick Bolton, man, bless you, Doc. Wait, Jason,
all around. Everybody get off your feet, ride. Get up on your feet and ride. Lord have mercy, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm great. How are you?
Hey, I can hear you, so you don't need my phone.
Hey, I can hear you, so you don't need my phone.
I don't need it. I got my phone.
Oh!
I got one question. It's a serious, in all seriousness, right? So this is not an indictment on Matt or whatever, because I didn't even listen to the clip that well to see if he played it right or not. I don't care about that. But did Dorinda write the song, yes or no?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. I don't know if she wrote it.
She did. Remember, she wrote that song because she said she was about to commit suicide. So that was one of the first songs that she wrote, right?
Okay.
If she is the songwriter of the song, she has the right to say if something was right or wrong. Now, she doesn't have the right to embarrass anybody, but the song, as a songwriter, I've heard people play songs that I've written, and it's been like, that is not how I wrote that. And so I don't get upset, but I'll let it be known that's not the composition. That's not how this was written. So where does it come? It's just a question to you. Where does the license of a musician come in when they're playing for the person who composed the song? Now they probably didn't rehearse together, but if the person who's singing the song is also the writer of the song, that's also going to make it a little bit tougher. Would you agree? It's just something I thought about. So I'm not trying to be contrarian. I just want to throw that out there because she is the one who wrote the song.
Yes. That's good. Here's the problem I saw.
Here's the problem I saw.
I don't think she contacted
the musician before she got there.
I don't think that before she even got up to sing, she was in the middle long enough. She didn't go through to the other said, here's what I'm going to sing in that key. He got no notes.
He had no notes. When he heard about the song was when she got up and sang.
So now he's got to feel his way through.
From what he heard on the radio, maybe.
Right.
Or on the phone, maybe. That might not be his favorite song. He might have heard it one time. So for him to get beat up,
I think that was
I hear your point.
That wasn't right. That wasn't right at all. Yeah, I totally. We all know that ain't right. You know, we've all been there. I'm just saying from the point of view of if you're going to say you didn't play it wrong, you played it differently. To a songwriter, it's going to be you played it wrong. From a songwriter's point of view, because I've seen Richard Smallwood go off on Total Praise talking about that's not the parts. That's not how you play that. That's not how you sing that. So are we going to tell Richard, it ain't wrong, it's just different? So, again, it's another way to come at it. I'm not trying, y'all know me, I'll just throw out a different perspective because I'm thinking of it as her being a songwriter, she's going to be listening for something. And so if it's not what she's listening for, that may have been originally what she did. Now, Alex Ward composed it, so, of course, it's hard to follow Alex Ward. But that's it. That's all I wanted to say, man. This is a great show. I've been cracking up this whole time, but I really, this show of all shows, man, like this had me so engaged, man. I've been locked in this whole time, but I love what you
Man,
do.
I appreciate you, man. I love you, brother. Thank you so much.
Man, I love you, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying that there's feedback, but that's on your end. It's not on my end.
Oh, that's on my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on the my phone.
Yeah, it's on the
my phone.
Get off my phone now.
All right, y'all. Appreciate it. Peace.
All right, man. Peace. The great Jason Shepard. I love him. I love Jason. His audio was on his device. It wasn't mine. I turned the audio off. So I was reading you guys' comments, but it wasn't on my end. Somebody did have it right. Play the clip again, James. You got to rewind this. James, you got to rewind it. Well, okay. James, you know what? You might be right. Okay. We'll end it and play that portion again. We'll play it so that after all of what we said, once we play it again, then you'll see that Matt didn't play it wrong. He didn't play it in the way that she's familiar with, I believe. He didn't play in the way that she's familiar with. And so she embarrassed him and said, go and listen to my CD. Well, he probably did hear the CD, but it was his interpretation of the song, and there was no setup for Matt. Matt showed up for church, and then she mounted the microphone, and bam. And it's like what these choirs do to me at church, and it drives me freaking up the wall, okay? Kevin Powell said he played it wrong, okay? Others say he didn't play it wrong, because the clip here is showing mostly the turnaround. It's not showing the whole song. It's showing the turnaround. He was turning around, but when he finally got where she liked, she said, okay, there it is. So I don't know, Kevin. That's up to interpretation. But this is why we talking about this, is because y'all ain't preparing the musician today. It shouldn't be like it's y'all just because the guy's good. And y'all do that to me sometimes, not sometimes, a whole lot. I show up and y'all ain't told me what the song's gonna be. It's getting on my nerve when I get to church and then the choir director stands the choir up. Okay? Lewis Ball, blessed to you, and another great man, stands the choir up. The band over in the corner whispering, what's going on? What's going on? I don't know. He says, I thought one chord aggravated. Yeah, it did. Richie, it did. And then she stand the choir up, or he, and then they turn over to the musician and say, we getting ready to sing, blah, blah, blah. I don't know the song. Number one. Number two, I know the song, but I don't remember what key it is. Number three, I may know what key it is, but I don't remember how the beginning goes. You see what I'm saying? All that's happening while you got your hands in the air. The the audience is waiting, and then somebody in the audience say, let's give him another hand. Come on, y'all, give him another hand. You know what that means? That means fillers, filling the time, because apparently they didn't rehearse this. Max, you know what I'm talking about. That drives me up the freaking wall. Does anybody know what exact case is? What? Huh? What do you say? Didn't know. Was she the guest speaker or guest? Kevin, she was the guest speaker for that night. Again, I was supposed to be the musician. I was like, who coming? No, I ain't doing that gig. I ain't doing it. It's my fault. I left Matt out there. All right? And so now the musician got to figure out the song. Drives me crazy. I hate it. It's ridiculous. So what happened if Matt didn't know the song at all? All right, what happens if he didn't know the song at all? It would have crashed and burned. She would have probably just said, never mind, I'll sing this a cappella. She was the speaker, Kev. I'm hearing this vid is from 2 years ago. Rodney East, yes, she was the speaker. Kimberly, yes, that's the director's fault. Kimberly, yes, it's the director's fault for not telling the musicians what's going on. So I finally embarrassed one of my directors. I couldn't take it no more. We was over at King of Glory. Y'all know King Ed Shivers Church, Rodney East. We was over at King of Glory for a musical. Okay. Now, one of my directors is gonna be upset that I'm telling this story. I don't care. I gotta eat, y'all. I'm gonna tell this and shut up and go eat. Kendra Harris. So I asked her, I specifically asked her in a room full of people, we're not gonna be on the program till another 30 minutes from now, okay? I said, hey, what we singing? She said, I don't know. I'm gonna just feel the place. I'm gonna see what they go. I said, okay, all right. You got a band over there. They asking me what we gonna sing. Okay, I went over there and sat down, and this choir sang A, this choir sang A and the B, this quartet sang A, B, C, and D with the shiny suits on. She was freestyling and he couldn't follow her, but it wasn't his fault. Thank you, Pastor Max. So, Naaman Williams, finally they said, we're going to call for the Pahokee Baptist Faith Temple of the Church of God over here in the Ecclesiastes Church stand. Okay, so our church stand, and she lines up all the young folk to sing. All right, I'm on the organ. I'm on King Edward's organ. You know, everybody don't play that one. I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I'm popping my knuckles. So she raised her hand and looks over at me in front of everybody, packed house, and say, we doing God's Got a Blessing for You over here nightly, 3 p.m. Eastern on NBC. I'm like, okay. So I said, we doing what? God's got a blessing for you. And meanwhile, somebody in the audience says, give him another hand. Give him another hand. All right? And so, Deshaun, so when she get through with that long song, you know what I say? Loud. I said, I don't know it. I didn't care about at that time. I didn't care. I was so peed off. I said, I don't know that song. She said, because they can jam that song. That's their favorite song. Oh, when they sing that song, folk be jumping out the aisles and getting saved and doing and twirls, yeah, and all that stuff. You better be glad she didn't throw her shoe. So name it. So I'm like, I don't know that song. She like, okay, then we're gonna do Betty Boop, How Do You? She started naming songs. I'm like, I don't know that one either. And she like, oh, okay, well, do what we did this morning. Oh, I know that one. And she directed, and I could see the sweat going down her brow because she like, when this is through, he gonna get me. And I got her. And then she learned not to do that no more. So now I get an email 2 weeks ahead of time. I can show y'all my email, Rodney East. I get an email 2 weeks ahead of time. Here's what we doing March the 5th, 2019. Babe, this is January. Yeah, I know. We doing this when? March the 1st. Why? Because you my musician. I'm trying to tell y'all, Big Bro Walt, if it's okay, I'm gonna help you facilitate this program. We're gonna have a few words from Brother Bolton, and we're gonna have the benediction. Okay, Felicia. All right, Felicia. Who trying to get in? Bolton? Bolton, I'm sorry. Let me get in here. Let me see. Where you at? Let's see. Patrick Bolton. There you are. Where'd you go? Where you go? Okay. All right. I got you, Doc. I didn't see your request. I diarrhea of the mouth just going off, and the great pastor was trying to get in here. Okay. All right, I added you, so it's Doc Bolton. You need some help. I'm trying to get rid of this iPhone 1.2, and I got no takers. Are you coming in? The thing is a little slow. You need dial-up, Doc? Huh? Oh, Lord, that verse.
Bishop.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I'm not a fan of people embarrassing people over the microphone. I'm not a fan of that. The problem I have is, people that he's recording all of their games for years, been around in the game for years, and have notoriety and they feel like they can say whatever they want to say.
Can y'all hear
I
him?
think they have,
Can y'all hear him? Yeah, they're telling you to put on some headphones. You got a lot of noise in the background. Yeah, mine was turned down. Yeah. I that's why I was trying to argue this morning, man. I was trying to. Yeah, get you some headphones.
Is this better? Is this better?
A little bit.
So you can hear me now? Okay, all right. I was saying, I'm not a fan of people embarrassing people over the microphone. I'm not a fan of that at all. People that get in the game for a long time, years, are recording about it. I feel like since they've been in the game for a long time, they feel like they can say,
Yeah, Pat. It's not working. I don't know what it is. They're saying it's not. They can't hear it either. I wonder if we try it. If you go out and try it. Let me try again. Yeah. I don't know what it is. People are saying it's on my end, but it's not on my end. My stuff is muted. All my stuff is muted. He needs some headphones. It's not working. Rakita said, "Type your comment." I'll try him one more time, but yeah. Pastor Max says, "Everybody go to bed." Y'all stupid. Y'all are dumb. I hate all of y'all. Oh man. Somebody say he typing from the moon. Oh God, have mercy. Well, while y'all wait for the great Pat, I want to hear what he had to say because he is hilarious. That brother's hilarious. Y'all sound like the police talking over the radio. Breaker 19. Arrest Dorinda Clark. I know that Rodney said that whole segment was scary. Oh man, the mics are just. I can't. Yeah, turn volume down, then speak. Blake, you're talking. Yeah, my volume is down. It was on his end. It was on his end. It's going through his speakers. Blake is right. It was going through his speakers. It was acting that way towards who else was that? Jason too was his. Yeah, Jason, can you mail him this phone for me? Thanks, Doc. I appreciate it. You pay the postage and handling. The world will never know what Pat had to say. Rodney said the world would never know. It's like that lollipop commercial. How many licks does it take to hear from Patrick Bolton? Let's find out. A one, a two. Well, the world will never find out. Oh, air traffic control, Vernon Jones said. Oh, man. Y'all got jokes tonight. Max said Sputnik. They don't know nothing about no Sputniks, man. You old, Max. Max, how old are you? How old are you, man? You said Sputniks. Do you not understand? Sputniks. That's like 1961 or something like that. How are you old? Oh, man. All right. I think my cousin told me to go eat long time ago. It's 12:09 here in the Middle East, in Chicago, and I'm gonna go to bed. All right, but as I close, because y'all know I'm from the Church of God in Christ, you allowed 3 closes. As I close, I'm about to raise a seed offering for myself. Max, I'm about to raise a seed offering. All right, did not y'all's hearts burn when I preached? Good. I'm about to raise a seed offering from. I got a mansion in the hills. I need to. About to fry some bacon. So, for those of y'all, my Cash App is Sirwalterj. Now that's a real Cash App name, by the way. I don't play them games with my Cash App. It's Sirwalterj. If you enjoyed this telecast, you send some over there to Sirwalterj, and I guarantee you it's gonna go towards not an iPhone 2 of 1.3. It's gonna go for an iPhone 6 with the cracked screen. Yeah, it's cracked, y'all. It's cracked. Yeah, I bit the apple. I need equipment. Rodney, help me out, man. Oh, I gotta wait. I gotta support him tonight first. All right, don't help me out just right now. I gotta support you tonight, and then tomorrow we do what pastors do. My church is gonna come to your church anniversary and bring $600. All right, we're gonna celebrate you, Pastor Rodney East. Let's say amen. From the Sirwalterj Church of God of Messiah's Christ, Lord Jesus, Mary, and all of them, $600. Let's say amen. Amen. Now next month, when you invite me to your church, now when you come to my church for my anniversary, you know what you got to bring, right? Curtis, you know what you got to bring. Rodney East Church of God of the somebody's Messiah, he's bringing $600 to Walter Jones's house. Hey, let's say amen, amen. You know what happened, right? Anybody in accounting? What's 600 plus and 600 minus? What that do? Anybody know? Is it a wash? So that's what we're doing now. Yeah. So Rodney East, I'm gonna support you tonight. Okay. Y'all already know your anniversary is about to be a wash. Because if you go to that church anniversary tomorrow, all you're doing is depositing in your bank as a hold. Because next month, it's coming back to you. I got some headphones now. Bring me back in. Hey, Patrick, am I going to eat sometime tonight? Huh? Felicia East is playing the sit down, hush up and go home music. Man, Doc, this show went on 1 hour and 39 minutes. That's longer. Well, that's kind of like what my shows do. I don't know how to. Doc Bolton. Somebody said, "Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh." Man, I laughed so hard tonight. I'm snorting. What should I do, y'all? What should I do? Max, I had a word for the people. He said I had a word for the people. We wanted to hear the word, man, but Facebook just saying it ain't allowed it, man. So we're gonna have to do a part 2 of this show. Of course, part 2 never works out for part 1, because once they heard the story, they don't want to hear the story again. So you're gonna have to find something else to preach about. All right, I need some of that. I need some of that for work, whatever it is. Will. Doc Woods, blessings to you, man. I appreciate you. Ursula, don't ask me to play no song in front of all these experts. Please don't ask me to do that. Don't please, don't please. That'd be like you asking Donald Trump's lawyer to go and upstage Johnny Cochran, okay? And he dead. But even in his death, he still will make Donald Trump's lawyer look like a fool. Till we meet again, God be with you. Till we meet again, please pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Pray for Joshua Reese's stomach, because it's hurting. And pray for the business, Rodney East's business, that it flourish, and that the people from around, not just the country, but around the world, will be reintroduced and fall in love with the hymns all over again. Go to that young man's page and support it, and so that we can keep the hymns alive. My Facebook group is called The Hymns Are Alive. The Hymns Are Alive. That's my Facebook group. You can go there, and I need to put that on my group, and just y'all sing a song and go to that wall. All right. Wave the white hat. Isaac, I got to do that. I'm playing Always Remember. Rodney says he's playing Always. You know what? Shoot. Rodney's playing Always Remember Jesus. Let me play it too. Golly. Let me see if I can play it. Always remember. Let me see. Can I do it? Can I do it? Jesus, Jesus, always remember. See, I sing on mine, Rodney. I'm sorry. Jesus, Jesus. I got that from Max. Always keeping on your mind. Always keeping on your mind. That's the turnaround. That's what Dorinda was trying to get across. Always keeping on your mind. Yeah, that's a Bolton move. On your mind. On your mind. Yeah. See, I kept it cultured. I can't do all them fancy runs. I kept it cultured. Getting the culture key. It's called C sharp. If you're Baptist, it's called D flat. Okay? It depends. Is that the Curtis? Oh man. Hey Felicia. I was playing a song called Canon in D. Y'all know Canon in D? Y'all know that song? What? Right? Y'all know that song? I tried to do it with one hand. I was playing Canon in D, and Jonathan McReynolds, well, that's before he went out there and got famous. He was playing. No, he wasn't playing. He couldn't play anything back then. And his mama walked up to me at our church, and she said, "You playing Canon in D? Yeah, I didn't know you knew that." I said, "Yeah, I like classical music. I love that stuff." And she says, "But you playing it wrong." I said, "No, I'm not. This is how you play it." She said, "No. How you gonna play Canon in D?" She said, "What key you playing?" I said, "C sharp." Max, did you get it? She said, "Walter, how you gonna play Canon in D and C sharp?" I can play this. She says, the name says Canon in D. Now that was 25 years ago, and I ain't learned how to play in D yet. That devil is a lie, Max. All right, y'all, I gotta go. God, I thank you for your. We pray. God, I thank you for your presence in this room right here. You have given us great musicians. They're here. They are of the body of Christ. They have played from their hearts and from heaven above. You have given them the chord structure. You've given them songs to write and to minister. They're here. They have serviced all these churches from around the country and around the world. They're still here. God, you have given them the ability to be minstrels for you. And now, as the prophets began to speak the word of God, Elijah called on these men and women, the musician. And as they played, he began to prophesy. Continue, God, to anoint these men and women that they might play skillfully as David has instructed, that the people might be blessed and hear the word of God through their music and say, what must I do to be saved? Help them, God, strengthen their lives, keep them safe, and keep them holy. In Jesus' name I pray. Thank God, and amen, and amen. All right, Doc Bolton, I prayed for you, with you, around you. I don't know. You blocked my ministry. I pray you don't. You boy, Felicia and Patrick going at it. All right, y'all, gotta go. I love y'all. Hit the share button if you will. And if you're on YouTube, well, we had a great time. You missed it because this ain't going up until another day or two. Okay? Peace to you. Pastor Sherry Bowman, hit the rewind button because it was a mess. I love y'all. Oh, for Isaac, I do a thing that I say bye to y'all. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye.